7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain of 8 yards brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Austin brought in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Austin brought in motion. Again, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for 1. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. Look wide. Get this one complete.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Austin brought in motion. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's caught. Right side. It's Firemove. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient.
Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. This one complete, right side. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Down the sideline. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Broncos move out on top. 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle and taken in by Firemove. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A-Rod down to throw on first down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. That's made. That's Woods. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. And he's going to set up 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. That's going to be caught. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Rodgers going up top again. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Throwing, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
All
right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Nix from the gun on third down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. As he takes it up close to midfield. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. First down for Aaron. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Rodgers now. That'll be caught by the running back one. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They were out of the gun with Warren, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, first and goal. Austin brought in motion. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Here's Rodgers. He's got it inside the 5.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. We'll go play action with Nick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The throw here is complete. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
16-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop in just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Here is 1st and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Broncos are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.